Before we talk about Kubernetes, I want us to have a common understanding of what a container really is. Antes de hablar de Kubernetes, quiero que tengamos una base común de lo que realmente es un contenedor. Many videos compare a VM to a container for basics, but for the enterprise, we need more. Muchos videos comparan una VM con un contenedor para explicar lo básico, pero para la empresa necesito más. So, what is a container really? Entonces, ¿qué es un contenedor realmente? Today we answer 4 questions. What is OCI, the image, the runtime, and the container? Hoy respondemos 4 preguntas. ¿Qué es OCI? ¿Qué es la imagen? El runtime y el contenedor. And a bonus, what about Kubernetes? Y como extra, ¿qué pasa con Kubernetes? So what is OCI? Entonces, ¿qué es OCI? OCI is the Open Container Initiative. It is a set of standards that ensures your containers are portable. OCI es la iniciativa de contenedores abiertos. Es un conjunto de estándares que asegura que tus contenedores sean portátiles. Now we answer, what is a container image? Ahora respondemos, ¿qué es una imagen de contenedor? A container image is like an empty box or a file with instructions. It is not the container yet. Una imagen de contenedor es como una caja vacía o un archivo con instrucciones. Todavía no es el contenedor. Let me show you. Déjame mostrarte. Okay, so here, if I do a podman images on Redis, you can see I have one image with the tag 824. But this is just an image. It is only an image. No es el contenedor. This is not a container. And if I do a podman ps, you see I have nothing running. Podman has no containers running. The container ID has nothing. But the image does exist. These are 2 separate things. Él es no contenedor. Now to run that image, you need a runtime like Docker, Podman, or Containerd. Ahora, para ejecutar esa imagen, necesitas un runtime, como Docker, Podman, or Containerd. Professional tip, Docker Desktop costs money for big companies, but Docker Engine and Podman are open source and free. Tip profesional. Docker Desktop cuesta dinero para empresas grandes, pero Docker Engine y Podman son de código abierto y gratuitos. Let me show you again. Déjame mostrarte de nuevo. In this example, we're going to run a container in the background. Specifically, we will run Redis in the background. And we're also going to grab the logs from Redis at the same time. So this whole command is saying, let's run the container. Let's run this image that we have in the background. That's what the -d does. We're going to give it the name wholesome Redis. And then we're going to use this Redis image. So we're going to specify this Redis image with this tag. Go ahead and run this and see what happens. Podman run. We'll put it in the background. Let's go ahead and give it the name wholesome Redis. And then we'll use this image Redis 824. And then let's go ahead and grab the logs to make sure that this container is indeed running. And that's kind of the foolproof way that we can know for sure that it is actually running. So here we go. We have Redis and it has started, ready to accept connections on TCP. And these are the logs that we're getting. And now if I close out of this, if I close this, let's Control C, we can actually see that this image is now a container. So here we go. It's now a container. It was an image, and now we have an entire container running. We did a podman PS, and we can see that this image has a container ID. Container ID is this. And not to forget that the image still exists. This image still exists. So the image and container are two different things. And it's using podman to actually create the container from the image. So the container is being created from the image with this container OCI runtime. So finally, what is a container? Entonces, finalmente, ¿qué es un contenedor? A container is an image executed by a runtime. It is a living process on your system. Un contenedor es una imagen ejecutada por un runtime. Es un proceso vivo en tu sistema. And for the bonus, how does this relate to Kubernetes? Kubernetes is the orchestrator. Y como extra, ¿cómo es relación esto con Kubernetes? Kubernetes es el orquestador. The container is the box, and Kubernetes is the architect moving those boxes. El contenedor es la caja y Kubernetes es el arquitecto que mueve esas cajas. Next week, we will see how to build the perfect box or container with a Docker file. La próxima semana veremos cómo construir la caja o contenedor perfecto con un Docker file. So tell me in the comments, why use Podman if Docker works great? Entonces, cuéntame en los comentarios por qué usar Podman si Docker funciona muy bien. Keep building, and please keep correcting me. Sigan construyendo y, por favor, sigan corriéndome. I'm Mr. Whale. Let's expand the network. Soy Señor Whale. Vamos a expandir la red.